Dexter Scott King, 1961 to 2024. Early life. Dexter Scott King was born on January 30th, 1961, in Atlanta, Georgia, to civil rights icons Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King. He was the third of four children, with older siblings Yolanda and Martin Luther King III and younger sister Bernice King. Named after Dexter Avenue Baptist Church, where his father once served as pastor. Dexter was only 7 years old when his father was assassinated on April 4th, 1968. He learned of the shooting from a television news bulletin while watching with his brother Martin III, a traumatic moment that would shape his life's mission. Singer Harry Belafonte established a trust fund for the King's children education, providing financial stability after their father's death. At age 11, Dexter attended the 1972 de- Demo- Democratic National Convention, sparking an early interest in politics and public service. He attended Morehouse College from 1979 to 1984, studying business administration, though he left before completing his degree. Career and legacy. In 1989, at age 28, his mother appointed him president of the King Center. He envisioned transforming it into a West Point of nonviolent training, but resigned after 4 months due to disagreements. He returned in 1994 and significantly reorganized the center, refocusing its mission forward legacy pre- preservation. He served as chairman, president, and CEO of the King Center until his death in 2024. Dexter portrayed his father in several productions, including Our Friend Martin, 1999, Emmy nominated, The Rosa Parks Story, 2002, and King, 1978. He produced the 1986 King holiday music video. In 2003, he established Growing Up King, an intimate memoir offering an intimate at look at life within the King family and the emotional burden of carrying his father's legacy. Influenced by activist Dick Gregory, Dexter became a devoted vegan and passionate animal rights advocate. Assassination investigation. In 1997, Dexter made headlines by meeting with James Earl Ray, the man convicted of assassinating his father, and publicly stated he believed Ray was innocent. The King family called for a new trial, citing unresolved questions about the case. At a 1999 press conference, Dexter claimed the actual shooter was Memphis Police Lieutenant Earl Clark and referenced testimony suggesting mafia and special forces involvement, asserting the President Lyndon B. Johnson likely had knowledge of the assassination plot. This controversial stance drew both support and criticism, but Dexter remained steadfast in his belief that the full truth of his father's murder has never been revealed. Personal life. Dexter married long partner Lee Weber in July 2013 in California. His mother, Coretta Scott King, died on his birthday, January 30th, 2006, at age 78. His sister, Yolanda, died in 2007 at age 51. Dexter has attempted to rush her to the hospital after she collapsed. He later said she gave him permission to be himself. In 2008, siblings Bernice and Martin Luther King III sued Dexter over alleged mismanagement of their parents' estate. Dexter countersued regarding ownership of Coretta Scott King's personal papers, which he sought to share with a biographer for a book deal. Death and legacy. Dexter Scott King died on January 22nd, 2024, at his home in Malibu, California, from prostate cancer, just 8 days before his 63rd birthday. The King Center reported that he had faced his illness with bravery and might while continuing to lead the organization until the end. Dedicated to preserving his father's dream of nonviolent social change, Dexter spent his life ensuring that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s message would endure for future generations, though his leadership of the King Center, hi- through his leadership of the King Center, his creative work, and his unwavering pursuit of truth, he carved his own meaningful path within one of America's most iconic families. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok.